Mbappe! He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it through. Now can he find a finish? Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And that is a little undercooked. And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now, I'd just like to read out
either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Borussia Dortmund are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe has created one goal already. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Toure getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what a miss. There's the shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 21.
Egypt are making a change now. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 26.
Bale promptly onto that, and that is that.
Number 18.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Isak, he slings it in. And that has been cleared. Out towards the flank. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry carries the ball down the right. And that should get the job done. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Van Basten. And it's Joelinton. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Yaya Toure. Otto. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Neymar. Played with finesse. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Cleared without hesitation. Borussia Dortmund really will have to throw everything at this now. Van Basten! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, being awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 5.
So here comes a substitution. Rashford coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Nicely spread. And he whips it in. Not the most accurate pass.
Egypt really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played in. Calm, deals with that, nice and simple. And he's gone looking for safety.
Added minute has been indicated.
Played out to the right. Back towards the middle. Gnabry has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
And a quick
there.
reminder today that parking in the area
Any
around
reflections
the
on what
stadium
you've
is
seen,
strictly
Jim?
forbidden.
Well, neither side.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Borussia Dortmund against
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Gravenberg. De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Lofted upfield. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Bruyne. Puskás. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Neymar has it in a wide position. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar. Mbappe. Beckenbauer was in no mood for any of that. Gravenberch has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gravenberch. Puskas. Puskas. Great. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Galatasaray with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure. Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gravenberch. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Bale. Delivers with whip. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Puskas. Although that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Oh, he's burst through. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
De Bruyne. Bale. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Pelé. Now it's Pelé. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Can he get it through? Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Costa Court. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Galatasaray get the ball rolling for the second period. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kunde spots it and intercepts. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And it's Bale. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten is having a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bale. Neymar. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Pele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Neymar gets into a good position. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe, he does have an assist to his name. No luck with that dink over the top.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Shot. Can he finish? He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Pele. Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Ambitious ball here. And that's not going to reach. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. And it's Odo. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's a lovely exchange.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Van Basten. Bullish header! No, not the best of headers. Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Puskás.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Tries to think it through. That's a decent clearance. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
The pass is intercepted. the most accurate pass. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Bale receives it in a wide position. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Bale's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pinches it off him. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, well measured. Suarez is onto this. There's the header! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the finish! That's a half-decent try. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's Van Basten. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Messi. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Neymar. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's got a great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Otto is there, and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that was vital. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambitious ball here. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Now Otto. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Thuram. Rijkaard. Thuram. Otto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Neymar.
reglamentario.
And the shot! They've scored! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow
Señoras y
at the break.
señores, nos enorgullece informarles que los programas del día de hoy están disponibles en los puestos al lado de las zonas de acceso del estadio. Seguramente serán un buen recuerdo. Se va a
So it's
realizar
back
un
to
cambio.
business.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, played right into his path. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a good run down the right. And this is Nedved. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Messi. That ball looks a good one. Cruyff. That has been knocked clear. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's hoisted clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Suarez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Taken back almost at once. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Bale. Played into space. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
We have got changes here
Número
from both
14.
sides, in fact.
Número 19. Messi. Entran. Número 4.
Closing in on the
Número
last quarter of an
22.
hour.
Número 20. Se está realizando un cambio.
Odo. And here's Iniesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looks across and plays it in. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Aubameyang.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gnabry. And this is Raul. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Osimhen. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Hullet. Ibrahim, a big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bale gets rid without sophistication.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Se
Yaya
agrega
Toure.
un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Osimhen. Gnabry. Bale. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is out of play. Bale gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Otto. That'll be a throw. Yaya Toure. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And this is Roberto Baggio. And it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Otto has it out wide and in space. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Spread out to the left. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Roberto Baggio. And this is Adriano. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale got a long way forward. Chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Could move up a gear here. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. He won't be happy with that one. Almost half an hour in now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson. Out to the left it goes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Otto. That's the throw. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Xavi Alonso. Ball played for Kokchu. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch.
It's Van Basten! What a wonderful goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Schneider. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Borussia Dortmund head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! Schneider. And it's Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? The most accurate pass. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Oh, this is a terrific run. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Almost an hour gone. Schneider. And it's Xabi Alonso. Adriano. Kukçu. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Flings in across. Up he goes! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he is just ripping it up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played out to the left flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. PK, nicely spread. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. And out it comes again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Adriano proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Schneider. Mbappe for Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Schneider. He's looking wide. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Searching pass he's played there. I think we're just about done here. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Mbappe. And here's Van Basten, heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi. And it's Kukçu. Schneider. Roberto Baggio. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's...
It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Walker. Ødegaard. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Rooney. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we'll see.
He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Ødegaard. He has found the way, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rooney looking sharp there. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, there's the clearance. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a decent clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
He is starved of space and time. Ødegaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass. Probing pass. Tries to get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Otto tries across. Rooney. Now it's Aubameyang. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Park Ji-sung. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And the shot's on here. Neymar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Cruyff quietly revving up. Aubameyang threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the counter is on. Cruyff. Park Ji-sung. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mbappe, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's with the keeper. Bale. And it's Bale. And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 4.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played out wide. Can he get onto this? Nice control. And it's Bale. Walker simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Just about up to the hour now. It's Park Ji-sung. In with the challenge. Park Ji-sung really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Neymar, looking to play him in. Bale, terrific header! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Messi does well to get it back. He's looking wide.
Pisa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? That pass isn't the best. Tries a shot! Deftly away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Well, look,
10.
they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Although gets it away.
Numero 11. Park Ji-sung.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Il numero 20.
These really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. There's the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Tries to pass it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Calvert-Lewin receives it in a good position here. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Doué. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's in a great position here. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kyle Walker. It's run loose here. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A heavy challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Now we'll do somewhat what we've witnessed. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier...
Shapes to shoot!
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism.
He's got two! Oh, off the bar! Mbappe. And it's Bale. Now Yaya Toure.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he plays one through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Schmeichel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Thuram. Italy look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Now it's Pele. And it's Rijkaard. Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And it's Vieira. Van Basten. For Yaya Toure. And it's Koundé. Rijkaard. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. And it's Thuram. Beckham. That's Rijkaard. Thuram. Maldini. Denilson. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And that's gone loose. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Van Basten. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Costa Curta. That's Thuram. And it's Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's being shifted off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Costa Curta. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. And here's Van Basten. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
It's Pele!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yaya Toure. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's the shot! He has done it! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello stadio.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. It's a searching pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Good read, needed to be. Albert Ferrer goes long.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Otto. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Otto. Otto. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Messi threads one in. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. No way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot!
Cruyff made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bale. Mbappe. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Great defending, strong and determined.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate variety. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a drive! Oh, it's hit the post! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Pull it. And that is a little undercooked. He is through here! And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! It's loose. In he goes again! Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? Oh, taken with style! The breakthrough arrives at last! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Oh, what a mistake! And it's Roberto Carlos. He rises!
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustained
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer picks it up out wide. Bale tries to clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi goes short. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. Guti. And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge. Looks a smashing ball. Chance for a shot! And he's there to clear it. Looking for options for movement. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for the run. Pull it. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's going to go a long way. Delivered in. He's done well to get that clear. He's found a way through. Takes a shot. He's got a goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge. Messi. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Otto providing an outlet on that flank. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello, everybody. And
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Ask you all to come
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter.
That could spell trouble. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro. Akanji. Martinez. Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. DiMarco. It'll be a throw-in. DiMarco. Thuram. Played in. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bale. That's a throw. Bale. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bastoni. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bastoni. DiMarco has it out wide and in... Bullish header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Akanji. Now Dumfries. Akanji. And it's Cannavaro. And it's DiMarco. Knocks it into space. Messi. And Koundé. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. For Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe! Is there any support? He might not need it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And Marquinhos. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Messi. Driving through the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well read, nice interception. Çalhanoğlu. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, that's an excellent interception. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Martinez. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Great vision. Bale puts them all in. DiMarco.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barella. Looking for the run. Showing good feet. Cannavaro. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Akanji. Played towards the other side. DiMarco. There will be a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. It's a goal kick. Borussia Dortmund needing a change of fortune here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Dumfries.
Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Messi. And he welcomes it in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Basten. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale goes short. Turns and goes back. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. DiMarco moved on forwards, and he's straight offside. Yaya Toure. 75 minutes played. And it's Rijkaard.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Martinez looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Çalhanoğlu standing over it. Cleared away. Can he get on the end of this? Dumfries. He gets big! He's got a goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.